More updates? Multi-stream. Okay. Alright. Darkness. Shadow. There we go. Some better light control. Yes. There we go. All right. All right. It's mornings again. You'd agree. It's definitely mornings again. Hmm. Hmm. It's gonna be dead quiet today. Well, uh, it's definitely been one of those weeks. Oh, Botrinks is that's what. All right. All right. So, yeah, I'm kind of split on a lot of things. Well, I won't say that. In terms of CitizenCon, I thought what we got was pretty good. Could have been worse by a lot. I've had about a week to think on it. And honestly, yeah, it's. I agree, could have been worse, but, better, but could it really have been worse? I don't think so. Not really. One of those situations where I don't think it could be any worse if you tried. How's that noise? Man. Ugh. Hmm. Uh, Everything sucks. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, I will say that things definitely could have been worse. Could have been better, but. Hmm. Hmm. Wow, I'm getting a lot of votes for my poll. Thank you all who are voting over on X on my poll. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. So, so who all watched CitizenCon on Saturday? What did you all think? Could it have been worse? Could it have been better? I thought it was a C plus affair, but you know, it's just how it is, you know? Could have been worse. Could have been better. There's a lot of coulds there, but really, not much you can do there. Hang on just a second, chat. Wow. 6 viewers? From where? X. Either on X. I want to thank the people over on X for voting in the poll so far. That was I appreciate it because I know it's a touchy subject with Nick's one at the moment, but I appreciate your input. Thank you. A lot of people, though, do want to know what's up with the first planet. I mean, come on. It looks so weird compared to the rest of the system and the old lore, you know? Compared to the old lore and everything, it shouldn't look like that, period. I'm speaking from, like, old backer syndrome, which, of course, probably is invalid today, but I'd like to think it is still. Wow. A lot of people are viewing me right now, too. I'm kind of embarrassed. My name is Xaxis0096, by the way. I'm a content creator or Star Citizen, among other things, predominantly on YouTube, Twitch. I've started expanding on Rumble and X. You can find me a lot of places. I'm having issues with my Kick account at the moment, chat. So I'll probably won't. If I can't figure that out, I might find a different platform to go with that one. Because I don't know, it's just not working well. But yeah, it's a lot of people have been like very confused about why the change to there have been such drastic changes going on. So, mm, good. So, hmm. Okay, almost done. All right, cool. So, understandably, a lot of people are like, ooh, new shiny planet with Nyx 1. But they have to understand the lore with Nyx 1 has totally changed, probably from concept. Um, Probably preaching to the choir at this point. You've probably heard it from other content creators, but I'm going to sum it out with you. They're going to have to rechange the lore to make it acceptable for us older folks in order for us to accept, oh, this system that didn't used to be habitable now has a habitable planet and yet no major settlements on it. And of course, all of us are like, that makes no sense, right? It's like, I hope you guys can hear my voice okay, moderately well. I've got a new, like, standing setup. Yeah. Oops. Um, cool. So, yeah. Definitely fascinating. Dodge Shiv. Nomad. Nomad with the winning comment this morning. Oh my god, Nomad, you're beautiful. I love you. That's awesome, man. Oh, jeez. Brother, you're awesome. Nomad with the winning comment for the morning. Seriously. I mean, no lie, that was funny. Beautiful comment, Nomad. All right, let's see. That was awesome. Yeah. Let's see something. Log in. No, I don't. Oh. Okay, yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, that space base is gonna be a nightmare. If you're not fully packing, you're gonna get hurt going into that base full of bad guys. Seriously, you're gonna get hurt. Big ouch factor. Uh, that space station with all those bad guys in it. The trench run, yeah. You just gonna get hurt real bad. Yep. If you're not careful, you know, or ill prepared, I'll put it that way. Super hurt and super ouchie. So Yeah, it's been interesting these last couple of days, mulling over CitizenCon, just I'm going to there we go. Anyways, the trench run by Rumco. Yes, by Rumco. It sounds like an aftermarket product, no matter how hard they try not to say it. But it just sounds like an aftermarket product. Uh, okay. Eh. So, 'kay, ooh. Who? Probably Nomad. Paladin is a two-man wrecking crew. Yeah, it is. It really is. Let's be real. That ship is a two-man wrecking crew. Yep. It really is. Two-man wrecking crew, huh? Yeah, definitely. Hmm. Sorry I'm being super quiet, Chad. It's just. Ugh. Whoa, lots of typing. Put two plasma burst shotguns on. Yeah, I bet. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. Yep. Yeah, definitely. All right. So, I mean, the Shiv's an interesting cat. It looks like an old man's clunker lunker ship that's never really gotten out of the garage in about 60 years. You know, right? It looks like something some madman cobbled together out of whatever he could find parts of. Never really gotten out of the garage. You know, right? Echoing for some reason. Okay. 60 to 100 years. I mean, it looks ancient, like it's made out of decaying, falling apart shit. Not that that's a bad thing, it gives it character, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Maybe? But yeah, it's definitely an oddball looking ship. I mean, it almost looks like something from Firefly. I've never really watched it much, but I've seen the aesthetic of the ships. It looks like something from Firefly, almost. You know, almost from that universe. Al Bundy. Yeah, his not Ford, whatever it is. Yeah. I'm not old enough to know who Al Bundy is. I barely watched Married with Children when I was. Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny for me. Gray's Market Aurora, I am waiting for. Yeah, there's something a little bit bigger. It looks bigger than the Shiv we just got. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's more, much bigger. You know, I don't know. It's just it's something. You know, it's a much bigger ship. Maybe I'm crazy, but there was this thing they showed off when the ship first appeared that looks like a much larger vessel. Maybe I'm just dumb and forgotten it. I don't know. I don't even remember what the name of it is. I don't even think we know. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, I'll put it that way. I've never seen it looks like a makeshift little bird helicopter. Yeah. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, maybe. No, it's bigger. For some reason, I think this thing's a little bit bigger. Don't know why, but it's kind of like a Valkyrie size ship. It's got a whole back end to it. Yeah. Kind of weird. God, I hope not. I mean, as much as I like a new manufacturer, anything of theirs would fall apart. No, I'm like, nah, man, come on. Come on. I would laugh if it's the medium salvager. What is it? Two vultures strapped together for an extra seat? I don't know. It'd be like, why? Right? Wow. Mm. Holy cow, yep. I mean, I could see it, but I'm like, why would we torture ourselves with that? I mean, other than yeah, I got two of them. The Shiv and well, I have all three technically. I have the Paladin, the Shiv, and the Stinger. But my favorite so far is the Stinger. I bought it outright with the LTI version. Sadly, champ, that one will not be going into the giveaway. That's going into my private collection. I will be having more giveaways soon. Very soon. I'm considering doing a giveaway every couple of months or so, whenever it strikes my fancy. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I did. Hold on. So, what about yourself, Nomad? Did you get anything? Sorry, I didn't hear if you answered me or not. Crap. Sorry, hold on. The Shiv and Stinger are my placeholder, Liberator and Endeavor. Eh, I feel that. I get it. I get it. I get it. I mean, they're don't get me wrong, they're good ships, but you want something a bit bigger and more, yeah. Mhm. You want something bigger and better for you. Yep. So, mm, well, crap. I was hoping to update. Well, hold on. Hmm. You got all three, but two are placeholders. Okay. Gotcha. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's been an interesting. It's good to hear, though. I mean, hmm. Yeah, So, my favorite announcement. Yes. All right. Yep. So don't worry, chat. I will be probably back on here later tonight. Well, no, I'm not getting off just yet, but I am starting to wind this short stream down. I just wanted to chat with the community this morning. Been relatively fun so far. I'm surprised Nomad's awake. Usually you're asleep, buddy. You're nowhere around. All right. Now, views. What? Don't worry, chat. I will be playing probably the game later today. We'll see. I'm gonna have to eat something soon too. That's good. That means you don't have to go in as much or have a pesky boss breathing down your neck. That's always fun. And besides, nobody likes those bosses anyways. They're a bunch of jerks. Mister, I'm gonna breathe down your neck, make you feel all uncomfortable. Right? Yeah. It's definitely interesting. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Not gonna lie though, I am a little puzzled by their choice for Nyx 1. Not gonna lie. Nope. Hmm. Because a lot of people are like, why is it that we have, you know, X amount of stuff here on this planet and nobody lives there? A lot of people are mystified by it. It doesn't make much sense. You know, it's just Glad you got a new job though, Nomad. Mm. Hmm. Who? Northern Energy Group. Okay. Yeah, it's dead quiet in here. Glad you got a new job though. Okay. Ah. Yeah. I'll say this, my poll for CitizenCon was kind of split between very excited and kind of excited for 3 votes, and 1 vote saying not really. So that was out of 7 people on on X who voted, and the community pretty much was and still is kind of mixed on how they feel about CitizenCon, which I don't fault them for feeling that way. A lot of people have not been feeling the best of terms with CIG lately. Kind of CIG's fault, too. They've really trampled on goodwill this year, to a degree. I don't know how they could have made it any better, but they definitely could have. Wow. And I turned out to be correct. There's a post I have from October 6th, way before CitizenCon, saying I hope Nyx would arrive this year. Guess what, Chet? I was right. I predicted it about a week out with some level of levity that it was going to arrive. So, it's kind of interesting. That post did very good. So, yeah. That is hilarious, though, that I made it all the that I had so many. Mm. Mm. Hello, Blue Saber. How are you? Greetings, greetings. Been a while. Been a while, Blue Saber. I haven't seen you in a good long time. Been quite a while. Yeah, it's no worries. I mean, so let me ask you. Well, I have somebody over on Twitch. Um, would you call this a terrible CitizenCon, an average one, or just an outright awful one? Me, I give it a solid B minus, not a C plus, but it's still not perfect. Blue, Nyx for me was the big highlight. Also, the Stinger aggressor ship being a competent fighter. And no alien tax, by the way. C plus, yeah, fair. I mean, it could have been a C. Nyx's reveal was the real seller for me. What about you? Any new system for me is a good sell because it expands the territory of the game, in my experience. It may actually, my actual rating may be hedging between B minus and C plus. You know, that area you can't really register. Kind of that dividing line. But yeah, Nick's. I'm happy to see Levski again. I don't even care about the other three planets yet. I want to go home, Blue. You know, I want to go home to Levski. It's been 5 years. 5 damn years, dude, since we've been to Levski. 5 damn years, and people, the new people don't understand. Levski used to be big cheese when it came to landing zones. It was the first one. The first landing zone we actually had. And while it may be small potatoes now, it's still an important port, you know, at least from my experience. Anyways, it is good to see you again. I'm very pleased to see you again. I think it's actually been a couple of years. Yeah, I do believe it actually is. It's been forever, Blue. So I suspect you're probably eating dinner. It's, you said dinner or supper. I forget what you call it in the UK. Oh shit. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, I'm very pleased. Is that my phone? Well, since I last saw you, I've got new followers. As you can see, I have some new subscribers. Um, oops. I don't. That's really weird, Luna Maria. Uh, yeah, I'm just doing an impromptu stream, my thoughts and opinions a little bit. Yeah, that is weird. YouTube's been acting kind of jank lately. I don't know what's up with it. It's acting kind of weird. You got your Apollo Blue? Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, which one did you get? Triage or Medvac? I have the Medvac. Ah. Hmm. Oh, no. Family first, Luna. Family first. You know that. I mean, if it's something dire or needs to immediately take care, you know that, of course. You know, you got a little one. They can be very adventurous. Medvac, okay. Believe me, I have a lot of younger cousins. I understand the emotional drain. Yeah, the galaxy's kind of in a weird spot, Saber. I'd hold on to the modules, though. You never know. Yep. Uh, Definitely a party now. Melted them also. I do a lot of mining with my dad and bro. And dad has the Arestra. Cool. Arestra is awesome. Cargo, bro has the Ironclad, which only left the medical one. So you guys have like a family set up for your stuff. Okay. That's neat. I dig it. Yeah, I dig it, man. Totally understand. Hopefully the Ironclad is soon. At the moment we are loving mining with a mole raft combo. Yeah, the raft has proven itself this year. That hauling contract thing, the raft was king. For what I would do is like Mission Impossible, the outpost missions. Go in there charging with my shields. Pick up the cargo from the outposts and just let the idiots try to shoot my ship down, but they can't really damage my ship's shields. They just pointlessly shoot, but yeah, it's kind of amusing. The cat module. Yeah, that's coming, Nomad. You know it is. The caterpillar modules, yeah. We're supposed to get the command module at some point. I don't know when, though. It can house 24 spare mole bags or 16 mole bags and spare mining heads, and with it being external cargo, it makes it faster to extend. Yeah, that is smart, really. Really smart. Clever work, Blue Saber, indeed. Very clever. From 4 trips into 1, yep. Definitely. Making it a lot simpler, too. Yep. Yeah, so what do you think about Levski having a refinery? You think it, well, I think it matches the system. I mean, sure, we're losing, let's talk about future patches for a minute, guys. What do you guys think about, speaking of mining, what do you think about Levski embracing its mining past and adding a refinery segment to the landing zone? I think it's about time. Oh, excuse me. Levski is a mining station after all. There may be mining contracts to go to and from, and yep, I could definitely see your crew doing that. Yep, Blue Saber, that's for sure. Don't forget, it also has a hospital too. Now, back in the old days, we had to spawn clear over at Crusader and then walk over to Levski. Now we have a hospital. Terra, yeah. Well, yeah, we still have 2 steps to go though. Castra and then Terra proper. Castra will be relatively simple. Even if they add a planet or moon or asteroid field to Castra's makeup, Castra is small, a much more compact system in terms of what's in it. It's a blue star, 22 astronomical units across, with 2 known planets. I mean, sure, they could add POIs, like gas clouds or an asteroid field. Maybe nothing super big, something to flavor up the system. Same with Terra. Well, Terra, let me see. You see, I'm gonna pull it up on refinery for crafting. Yep, exactly. Now, Terra has three main landing zones that we know of: Quasi, Prime, and New Austin. So, Terra is 12 astronomical units across. It is 4 moons, 4 planets, 1 asteroid belt, 3 known space stations, and 7 jump points. There are actually 2 asteroid belts in Terra. You have the Henge Cluster, which is a asteroid field between the orbits of Terra and Gin. Then you have the Marisol Belt. The Marisol Belt, for you, Blue Saber, would be for the colder materials, like ices or rare cold Genesis materials. Henge Cluster is more warmer. It's closer into the star, between Terra's 3 and 4. Terra itself and Gin. So, yeah. Hmm. So, yeah, whose side are you guys going to take in the new event? Frontier Fighters or Citizens for Prosperity? Out of curiosity. Figured I'd ask. You're going to be on the side of Citizens for Prosperity or Headhunters? Or not Headhunters? Yeah, I get why. Ad break, be right back. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. It's all good. And we're back. Yep. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Citizens for Prosperity got like that mall cop vibe looking armor. I thought it was funny as hell looking. But I might just get it for security because it looks like security armor. You know? Not because I actually like them or anything, but just because I like collecting shit. You know, for grins. Streamlabs, be quiet. I'm gonna have to dock my bot, Luna. I am so sorry. No, you're not being added. The Shiv is interesting. I'm hoping we see more kit bashes. I think we're supposed to. I think we're supposed to see at least one more kit bash. You know, there's another ship. We're supposed to see. Nomad, yeah. Funny. Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, sorry about that, Luna. It wasn't deliberate. It was just my obsessively compulsive AI in this thing's being a jerk. Sorry. Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple more. Hopefully, a larger one, which would be really interesting. See a universal big kit bash. You know? I know for a fact there is a medium kit bashed version of something. It's bigger than the Shiv. You know what I mean? Much bigger. but I can't remember the name of the ship. I don't think they ever named it. It was in that same video. G.I. Joe Cobra outfit. Yeah. It does look like it. Okay. Hang on, chat. Let me see if I can find this thing. Yeah. Might have to have my moderator look at it. It's being a pain. I've already done several things and it's being a butt. Let me see here. Let me see what's going on here. Not what I'm looking for. Let me see. Chat Cloudbot. Okay, off. There we go. That should do it. Yeah. Yeah. I like the Shiv in that it looks like something a mad scientist would cobble together, making Drake even look moderately sane by the standards, chat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, so there was this other ship that they were selling, and I can't remember what it looked like. All I remember is it was cobbled together from shit. Just like the Shiv. Yeah, they basically are the Toyota Corolla of the verse. Let's be real. Yeah, you're not wrong, Luna. You're not wrong. Well, for some people, they are gonna like the Shiv, but I guarantee you its armor is gonna be worse, probably, than the ships it's made of. Because think about it, it's cobbled together from junk. It's basically the poor man's Pinto. Chat. It's not even it's not a Bugatti. It's a Pinto. And I'm not trying to offend people there, but yeah, yeah. It's a poor man's Pinto. And that's saying something, right? So let's see. Squadron 42 visual teaser video says seen in the Squadron 42 visual teaser video. That's not the shit. Okay, hold on. There's the Stinger. Okay, there's another one. In that same video, there's another ship that looks like it has an F8 fuselage up front. Some other stuff in the back. Yeah, there's more than the Shiv coming out. There's another ship coming that's from this manufacturer. Well, there is another one coming, Luna, with an F8 module up front, like the front cockpit, and what look like downswept wings like the Mustang Delta. Hopefully, those are modified or upgraded. It looks like a light or medium fighter, but it's got twin engine nacelles in the back. I can think of a couple of kit bashes that are cool. Larger ships though, but none of them would probably be useful. The Caterpillar's cargo bay as a storage module, and maybe the Galaxy's frame built around it with the bridge above it, making a impromptu kit bashed hangar in the middle, like the whole. I do. Huh. Yeah, it's hmm. What is all this shit? Here's the Shiv, the suit. Cool. Yeah, I really think we're supposed to have at least one more Grays Market ship, though I could see others. Like it says best of the worst. There's several other ships I can think of that would be useful. Like for me, it would be the Galaxy. No, the Perseus. You'd have the Perseus built around the module of the Caterpillar, like as a massive, like a small mini hangar. But for that size, I think, and hollowed out in the middle. Get what I'm saying, Luna? That way you could have a pseudo carrier for things like the Fury and such. Yeah, that's a good idea too. What you just mentioned, the reclaimers for the landing legs kibosh to a larger capital ship, cargo ship that's cargo access in the belly. Yeah, I see that one too. Perseus Galaxy combo. Ooh. Ooh, okay. All right. I feel that. Okay. Hmm. All right. I do like carriers, but I want them to have a reason for existing, like a purpose built. We don't have many carriers in the game. I mean, the Idris technically is a support ship. It's not a true carrier, even though it has a through flight deck. It's basically a support carrier. It's not a full carrier. Like multiple wings of ships or a full wing. It's basically a support carrier. with heavier firepower. It's a frigate. It's the Idris P, M, and K and T are all support ships for a fleet. The Bengal is much closer to a true carrier. Well, it is a true carrier. It's a large one. But one ship I'm hoping we get is the Argus class. If we ever get another large ship, I hope we get the Argus class. The one with the duck bill on the front. It's basically a small Bengal, but much smaller. It's about maybe 100 meters longer than the Javelin. So it might be sold eventually, but it has internal room for, from what I can see, 2 to 4 wings of fighters. It's heavily armored and heavily defended, but it doesn't have many offensive weapons. It's more of a, ship carrier launcher. Yeah, I'm hoping we do get. How much do you think Luna it would sell for? It's slightly bigger than the Javelin, but probably has less armament weapon-wise. The Javelin is 3K, right? I could see the Argus being 4. It's a cruiser. Right. Well, it technically has a carrier deck on it. So it's 2.7 Blue Saber. Too much. Maybe 2.5, maybe? I mean, it's not much bigger than the Jav. It's wider, though, for the fighter wings inside. So maybe 2.5, 3.5K, who knows? It's going to be more than the Jav, but it's not going to be nearly as much as a true cruiser or battle cruiser, I think. It's smaller, than the other two. That's the thing going for it. I mean, we say it's too much, but everybody's going to buy one. Ooh, new shiny ship. Right? It's the truth. We like new shiny. We're like crows or grackles or something. Yeah. We say it's too much, but guess what? Everybody's going to buy one. Sadly. Well, everybody with money, but yeah. Let's be real. My guess, 3.55 maybe? We'll see. I mean, it's going to be more than the Jab, but probably not as much as a true cruiser or battle cruiser. The battle cruiser is going to be at least 8K because it's huge. The thing's almost as big as a Bengal. There's no way the battle cruiser, if they sell it, keyword if and when they sell it, there's no way it's going to be cheaper than 8K. It's just giant. You guys have seen it. It dwarfs a. Maybe have a mission to unlock it for blueprints, Luna Maria? That's a good question. How to go about it tactfully? Maybe you could find a way to unlock it, like blueprints. I don't know, then, maybe you can buy the blueprint, but you still have to fabricate it, which would take forever by yourself, right? Let's say 150 for rare blueprint or something. Yeah. What do you think, Blue Saber? With the blueprint system coming online. Like rare blueprints like that are sold at, say, Invictus. Like, they still have to build it, though. They have to build the ship with like a space dock or something. I mean, it would take a while, but once it's built, you have a fortress in space. Or enter a shipyard, Luna. Download onto our mobiGlas the plans due to a leak, and we're authorized by the UEE to produce them, right? For a limited time. Say we're tasked by the advocacy by retrieving the Argus plans from some shady corporation that's trying to sell them to the enemies of the UE. And as a consolation gift, they give us the ability to produce Bengals and, no, not Bengals, Argus or Battle Cruiser and Bengal class ships. You have to infiltrate a base, secure the blueprints, via download, and escape. It's still risky, right? And again, it's an event. Your crew has to go in, secure the files, and then leave. I mean, it's definitely an idea, Luna Maria, and I love it. It's a good idea. Either version works for me. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm partial to big events like that because you could do it so many different ways. And with upcoming things like blueprints and stuff, you don't even need to physically fight over the ship, just the data. And it's one time only get the data, and then it's permanently in your device. Although there may be a fee to produce the ship because it's military. Military tax, after all, you know. Which I'm fine with. I want my dang carrier, please. Thank you. Definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get some lunch here in a bit, chat. It's almost 2 o'clock for me. So at some point here in a bit, I'm gonna have to get something to eat. Let's see. Before I go though, let's somebody. I'm gonna raid. Let's see who am I raiding on YouTube? Oh, here's an old friend. Great Space Tomato Gaming. Oh, I guess I can't. That's weird. Maybe he has it shut off. Um, okay. Hmm. Who else? No. Great Aldo. I'm gonna have to excuse myself because I gotta eat something, guys. But talk to you later. 07, everyone.